Wait, just move the seat. Okay.
Petition number LASD/JPI/07/2020. Mr. Obichena and Mrs. Obichena. They are considered special service of Sars.
Any representation.
Mr. Chairman and members of the panel. My name is Nosa Umwan. I'll spell. One way is spelled UHUMWANGHO. I'm a legal officer attached to FBI-Intelligence Response Team, in brackets IRT, Southwest Annex Office. Southwest Annex Office. GRA. Beside Grange School, Ikeja, Lagos.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I'm appearing for the first time today. Up till this moment, we've not been served with any summons from this panel. I repeat, any summons from this panel or complaints against my office and against the commander of FBI Intelligence Response Team, the person of Abba Harry. We're only made to understand or to get information about what is actually going on here on the media and on the papers, national dailies, that there are complaints against my office, most especially Abba Harry. Even as I am here, I don't have any complaints, but I've just been served with a list of the matters that is to be held today. And coincidentally, I have all the information about this matter that is called few minutes back,
Yes.
and I'm ready to proceed if I'm permitted.
Well, I'm afraid I have just received the report from the registrar that the summonses were served at the Lagos State Police Command and at the Plantain State CID, which we believe are police units, and they would have forwarded the summonses to your office if you are the relevant department of the police that have the necessary information.
May I react?
Yes.
I will say it for the often time, but even if police are one, and that was why we have formations. When we are talking about formation, there is a distinction between the Lagos State Command and my office. If Lagos State Command were served, they can only check the informations with the personnel attached to Lagos State, which does not extend to my office. Service is sacrosanct. Service is personal. I believe we all are lawyers, most if not all, most of us. When service is made wrongly, it vitiates. It does not have standing anymore because it is built on nothing. Parties need to be heard before verdict can be made. So to me, service was not made. I'm grateful, sir.
But you are here, which,
Very well, Your Honor. I'm here.
which indicates service.
No. Which means that I had it through medias and I had it through publications that my office had been indicted.
Okay.
Service was not made. And if I don't come, I will not say I didn't hear it. And that was why we have social media. I wouldn't want to overflow this issue because presently I'm overheated because when you are not served and issues have been made against the person, service have to be summoned to come and defend himself. If that is not done, anything that is had and that is given as a result of what is made goes to no issue.
At any rate, you say you are ready to take on.
I'm ready because I have all the facts with me.
Very well.
Very well.
Yes, are you in the matter?
I'm Olukayode. Olukayode Ennington.
Yes.
Appearing with me are J. Tony, and Yetunde Olabode.
Yes.
I hold watching brief for Lagos State government.
Yeah.
In view of what my learned friend has said about service, I will seek to urge that he be made to either accept that they are now served and he's represented, because it seems he's spoken from both sides. They are not served, but yet he's ready. So is he withdrawing that the police were not served, or he's insisting that they need service, such that at the end of the sitting, all that would have been done would not be vitiated on the basis of non-service. So he needs to clarify. If he's accepting that they have now been served, then things will be seen to have been properly done. If he's insisting that they have not been served, then there will be need to have them be served, and then proceedings can be regularized from that point. I'm going to wait.
For the purpose of clarity, the Honorable Chairman and distinguished members of the panel, what I'm saying is that my learned friend on my side actually availed me with the complaints when I came into this hall, and I've gone through the complaints, and luckily I have some files with me, which the case for the number one actually fall into the matter I have with me, and that is why I said I am ready to proceed. And as regards to service, I'm still saying that I need to have copies of the complaint, because I have to make some records and also forward state to my office that this was a complaint against my office. Like I said earlier, I have all this thing on the media and on the pages of newspapers, and we've not actually been served, not seen any copy. I was going to understand Planty was served, and we are not in Planty. IROT is for Secretary's office, not State Command. We only have an annex office in Lagos. I'm grateful, sir. I'm accepting service, yes. If they serve me, I'm accepting service. Yes, I will accept.
Can continue with the proceedings. The evidence in chief of the petitioner has been read. I do not know if you were furnished with the records of the proceedings. If you believe you are comfortable enough to continue with cross-examination during the case.
Yes, I have read the complaint from the file of my colleague from the Ministry of...
It's counsel for the panel.
Yes, counsel for the panel, I'm sorry. I've actually got a copy from him, and I've gone through the complaint. And with that, I think I'm ready to proceed with the cross-examination. Yes, Mrs. Obi.
Remember your oath to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Remember your oath to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Yes, Mrs. Unzubi Obi. Am I correct? Unsube Obi. Thank you. You were arrested by the Office of Intelligence Response Team, am I correct? Can you tell the honorable panel the exact? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
the exact date you were arrested, if you can still remember.
Yeah. I was. Okay. I was arrested on a Friday, 2nd of June, 2017.
2nd of June.
2017.
Were you arrested alone?
Yes, first.
First.
Yeah.
And who followed?
I could remember one person that followed.
Alright, let's talk about it. You were arrested on the 2nd, 6, 2017. What if I tell you that it was not 2nd you were arrested? You were arrested on the 5th of June 2017.
No, sir.
May I pass the statement of the complainants to the panel?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Don't worry. You wrote that statement yourself. Your handwriting. Nobody wrote for you. You signed and you wrote the date in your writing. Your own handwriting. Nobody wrote that statement for you.
I was.
Excuse me, hold on.
Sir, we're not fighting.
Let them check. Oh, hold on. Take it easy. You want to make your statement, I'm making mine. Hold on.
I was arrested on the 2nd, but they called me to come and make the statement on the 5th. So after 3 days, they called me for a statement. Yes. So they now told me to write the date of the statement. That is what is on the book.
Honorable Chairman, sir, and distinguished members of the panel. Once someone is arrested, he will not be asked to go home.
Are you addressing
No, I'm just what he's saying. Because I will not have the time to say this. I just want to put it in. Once you are invited or arrested by the police, you are to make a statement immediately. And that was what happened. And that was what happened. Now, may I proceed? I want to tender it. I seek to tender that document as an evidence. And that was what I said initially. You also allege.
the document has not been admitted?
Oh, sorry, I'm very good. I'm very good.
Do you object the tendered as evidence. Taken as evidence. Is your handwriting, is it a right statement? So now they want to tender it to the panel. Do you have any objection to it? No? Do you have any objection?
Nigerian police statement of witness of Uzude Obiachina, recorded on the 5th day of June 2017, is hereby admitted and marked Exhibit C.
Mrs. Uzude, do you know why you were arrested or invited to the police? Were you told?
I wasn't told.
Are you related to the popular Evans? Are you a relative to the popular Evans?
Sorry, please slow down.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Are you a relative of Evans, the popular Evans that is arrested?
Please, sir, who is Evans?
Huh?
Who is Evans?
That is Chukwu Dume Duneme. That is his full name. I think I can't pronounce his name. His name is very long. Chukwu Duneme, popular known as Evans.
I never knew any Chukwudunme.
Please, may I have that,
So
sir?
I need his right.
No, let me have the Exhibit C. Please show him this. Please. Line, the third line. This is the name. Who is this person? So far. He mentioned it and stated. It's your statement. Who is that person to you? It's your brother.
Can you give us the name on this?
Pronounce the name on your statement. Eh? No, pronounce that name from the beginning. Your thought to the last line. Yes. Who is that person?
I've said it, my brother.
It's your brother. Can I have this statement? You know this person is popularly known as Evans.
I never knew.
You never knew.
Yeah.
But you knew he was arrested for kidnapping.
What actually happened?
Do you know that he was arrested for kidnapping?
I knew.
You knew. Yes. Chairman, sir, and the distinguished members of the panel. Evans was arrested because of the invitation of Ms. Sobi, who led the team to arrest Evans. It was her that we were able to arrest Evans, through her. Yes. Do you know it was through your invitation to police? We kept you for 5 days, and that was why we were able to arrest your brother. That led to the arrest of Evans. Are you aware?
It wasn't true.
It wasn't true.
Yeah.
Yes. You also allege that you were detained for 22 days. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Please take a look at this document. You and your husband were released on the same day because you were invited to the police. Take a look at that document. It's your bail application. You signed. Your signature is here. Your shorty signature is there. You were granted bail on the 11th, 6th, 2017.
This wasn't my handwriting. It's not my handwriting. No. It's my handwriting. Check it. Is it the same thing with the first check?
I have no objection.
Mrs. Obi, do you know one Emeka Unwonkolo? Emeka Unwonkolo, who lives at number 21 Soya Street. Ijeoye, I mean something like that. Emeka Unwonkolo. He has his picture here. You saw his picture. The picture is here. The picture that is, he has the documents here. We got his means of identification. They are all here.
Yeah, I don't know that gentleman.
Yes, ma'am.
Without the name. Yeah.
Ma, I knew him. He's the one that came with my pastor to Belos. But the day to
Gentle.
but he didn't bail me. It was my husband who came and bailed with my pastor. So after 1 week, they left me. My husband was bailed first because of money. He was not able to provide the amount they called for bail. So they now sent him to go and fetch for money to come and bail me. So I stayed extra 1 week in the cell. Before they were able, my husband was able to run around for the money to come and bail me. So we were not released on the same day. Yes. And our statements were not taken on the same day. I stayed 2-3 days in the cell before they were able to call me for statements. That was on the 5th. I was arrested on the 2nd around 12 noon. After everything, the beating and harassment, the torture, around 7 p.m., when my husband was later arrested with me, they took us to the cell and locked us up there and did not come to check on us again until after 3 days. So the statement was not made on the day of the arrest. It was after 3 days. I was called up by Supo Philip, Renwa, and Columbus to come and make statements.
Sorry, can you spell? You mean Shupo?
Anyone they call me.
He says, is it Supo, Superior Police Officer?
I never knew they used to call them Renwa. Yes, ma'am.
And
Columbus. To come and make my statement. So after which the next day my husband was called. So the date on the statement was the date I was called upon to come and make my statement. But the date on the bail group was not the date when we were released. Because I know my husband was released first. So he came there like 3 times, they refused to release me because the money was not up to what they demanded for. So he had to call somebody to borrow money to come and bail me after 1 week. That my doctor is calling me for checkup.
Yes. Please, can you read this to the hearing of the panel?
If I think my learned friend is to tell that the document
Document is not in evidence.
It's not in
So how
evidence,
will
yes.
you read any part of it?
I seek to tender the bill document as evidence in this case.
You have read this document during
Because my signature is not there.
You don't want it to go in.
I don't want it.
So speak up. It's either you reject.
Can you speak to the panel, please, so that we hear what you're saying?
I'm objecting.
On what grounds, on what grounds, you just don't subject to the why.
Do you need representation?
Yes, on what grounds are you objecting?
On what the grounds I'm objecting is that I was not released on the same day with my husband. So this is the date my husband was released, but not me. I am not the maker.
reply?
He has not actually raised any issue as regards to the objection of that document. And what he says goes to no issue. It does not, it's irrelevant because the document itself is relevant to this matter. Very, very fundamental because it has made a lot of allegations, and that's why we are trying to bring paper documents to prove that what he's saying is not correct. He has not been able to reboot my submission so far. So it's not really relevant. We object to the objection of the witness.
Upon the objection taken to the admission of an application for bail sought to be tendered on the ground that the petitioner number one is not the maker of the document, on the reply that the document is relevant, and the petitioner having identified a maker, Onwokoye, whose photograph is on the document as a person known to her, the document will be admitted in evidence. Strict rules of evidence does not bind the panel. The panel is out to elicit the truth in terms of facts that are presented before it. The document is hereby admitted and marked with D.
As a complete.
The Honorable Chairman,
Yes.
sorry for
You are
interfering.
in the matter?
I just spoke with him now,
Yes.
and they noted that they need legal representation. And I'm willing to do that free of charge.
Pro bono?
Yes.
And you are saying of the facts? Your appearance will not stop the proceedings which are going on?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
The name?
My name is Ridwan. Okay. Ridwan. Ridwan. Okay. Okay. My appearance for the petitioners.
Any of objection to the appearance of Mr. Okay?
No, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Senator, no objection.
No objection, I'm so sorry.
No.
Yes, you have the legal panel to take participate in the proceedings.
Thank you.
Yes,
Ms. Obi, are you aware that one Ume Francis was kidnapped sometimes in 2016 and ransom of $1 million was collected? And they said Ume reported the case to the police. Are you aware? You're not aware. Ume Francis of number 1 Sam Akbeno Street off Raji Rasaki Road, Amuwo Odofi, Lagos State. They said Francis Ume was family were contacted with the following numbers. Honorable Chairman.
Objection. I have an objection. The counsel is testifying, and those are facts the petitioner might not be able to examine him upon. So if he needs, if in a state in document, he should tender it to see it.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. The witness has earlier testified.
she says she's not aware of the kidnapping of women Francis.
I am going somewhere. I'm not saying you should answer the question. I'm just going somewhere. It can say no. I'm just trying to ask a question. It's a question I want to ask. That's why I want to lay the foundation first. I'm not doing anything. Yes. And there are 3 numbers that call the family of Mr. Ume, which are 080 9100, that is 40. 080914097. Then the second number is 0811 2452895. And the third is 081 88489518. These numbers were used to collect the ransom from Mr. Ume. And once the report was made to the police sent this number to our technical intelligence unit for expansion. And so many numbers came out that this number frequently called. And the number of the 2 witnesses feature prominently.
Mr. Chairman, these are still facts. He's testifying as soon as the counsel is testifying. And these are facts that we won't be able to examine him.
Is laying the foundation for
You don't make us that, I just lay the foundation. There's a question I want to ask.
Let's say whether she knows about that or not.
And that is the reason why both witnesses were arrested on the 5th of June 2017 and kept in our office, which eventually paved way for the arrest of her brother.
What's the question?
The question is, upon the arrest of your brother, were you not released? Upon the arrest of Evans, were you not granted bail?
No. After the arrest, on the 10th of June,
Yes.
2017.
But on the 5th of June.
After
Okay, you
my
are okay.
brother's arrest, on the 10th of June, 2017. On the 10th of June 2017, we were not released the following day, which is 11, they wrote there. My husband was released after 1 week of the arrest, and I was released after 2 weeks of the arrest. So the date on that book was the next day my brother was arrested. So we were not released on that day.
You said your brother was arrested when?
10th of June.
Let's take a look at this statement made by your brother to the police. And tell the panel the date on that statement.
This is not my brother's handwriting.
It might not be his handwriting, it's possible.
Okay.
But he didn't go to school.
Okay.
Yes.
The date.
The date on it.
23rd, 6, 2017.
Very well.
That
And what
is
did
not-
you tell the panel that was arrested?
That is not the date, sir. This date was the date his statement was taken. It's not the date of the arrest.
Honorable Chairman and distinguished members of the panel, I seek to tender that document as an exhibit. Yes. Okay.
He has moved.
The front room is half an hour.
You have to come back.
You can't even sit there. It's supposed to be for lawyers.
Ada, please come back.
Madam,
I'm not, please, I'm not the one here. The other sister here.
you can't tell him where to sit.
You can't, how about this one? And this guy?
Okay.
So why you simply not have
Yeah.
But father,
Nigerian police statement of Umeme recorded on 23rd June 2017 is hereby admitted as
It wasn't even here.
registrar.
Yes, Mrs. Obi. You also alleged that during your arrest or invitation to the police, you lost too much pregnancy. Am I correct? Did you tell the police that you were pregnant?
Yes.
Please, can I have Exhibit C? Can I have Exhibit C? Please go through Exhibit C and show the panel where you stated that you were pregnant.
Objection. My objection is to the fact that when you're writing a statement at the police station, you don't need to state your health. You could have said that to the police officers and not in your statement. It's very relevant. The statement has to do with the offense of which the prisoners were arrested for, and not the state of our health.
They were very much aware that I was pregnant. But I wrote the statement according to the questions being asked.
Don't let me ask.
The questions they asked me,
I didn't know that's here.
that was how I made the statement. So they didn't ask me to pen down whether I was pregnant or not. They were asking me questions and were telling me to write according to their questions, to give them the answers to the questions. So that was how I made the statement. But they were very much aware that I was pregnant. They all knew.
Oh, bless you.
Objections of faith.
As a copy.
Yeah.
I wasn't made to reply to his objection. But as the panel, please.
Yeah.
In your statement, is an exhibit before this panel. You talked about your private life. Mrs. Obi, you talked about your private life, the school you went to, the family you were born in, where you served, your youth service, and all the schools you taught, you know, you were employed and you rendered services before you came back to your husband. You stated all those facts. And before you now came to start denying the fact that all you've not had any encounter with ever for a very long time, and you've lost contact, but eventually it was true you was arrested. And you are saying that you couldn't have stated your health condition, haven't stated your life history in this document. We are okay with it. I don't want to respond, I just want to make the panelists know when they are writing their reports and they should have their minds to that. You also said that I didn't say anything.
As he has said, he's making the statement he made for record. And I wish to make.
Document speaks for itself. I don't see the.
It's before they call. It's before they call.
Then he shouldn't be trying to say what is not and what the court.
They are not writing anything.
Yes, we can save time by not bringing all this.
Thank you.
Yeah, if they say something, so I have to say something because they allow me to object to that, to also make my own observation as his objection as well. You also stated that you filed an application at the court and eventually he went to the Court of Appeal where 2 million damages was awarded in your favor against the police. Am I correct? Were you told by your lawyer that you cannot get that 2 million on a platter of gold from the police? That you have to file an enforcement, you have to file an application in court to enforce the judgment of the court. Were you told? Your lawyer, you filed, you have the order filed, your lawyer filed. You've gotten the judgment, quite all right. You have to file an application in court for the enforcement of that judgment. Were you told? Good. It is the duty of your lawyer, not the panel, to help you recover the 2 million. Your lawyer will file in court and commence garnishee proceeding against the police.
There is no question here.
You don't know what to do that. I will tell you.
I do not seek to know anything from the council. I would appreciate, my lord, I would appreciate if the council mind is what towards me.
The complaint is that police is owing her 2 million that he got from the court. Why would I say that? Look at the complaint.
For example,
You have
it's
it.
meant for questions, not statements.
I'm asking her.
You have not asked the question.
Were you told by your lawyer that you have to
She
file
has
an
answered.
application?
She has answered.
No, that is it. Let me continue. Yes, to Mr. Okechukwobi. Please, can you tell this honorable panel when you were arrested? And why?
I was arrested on the 2nd of June. After they arrest my wife, then I'm looking for my wife. They asked me to call, they called me with my wife's phone, asked me to come to Area F. So when I get to Area F,
Like the same day your wife was arrested?
same day, in the evening.
When were you granted bail?
My 22nd.
Please, can I have Exhibit T? The bail form. Show him. The wife just said he was released on that date when he was testifying. So why is he saying on the 23rd?
I didn't say he was released on that day. I said
They
that my
finally
brother
recorded you.
was arrested on the 10th. When you asked me, was I not granted bail immediately after the arrest of my brother? And I said that my brother was arrested on the 10th of June, and the date of bail here is 11th. How could that have been possible?
Good. Take a look at this statement, at this one. Mr. Obi.
One document at a time. It's not taking questions.
No, I'm not asking questions. You're talking about. I didn't say it. I just said you take a look at the date the bill was granted. Take a look at this document. Document speaks for itself. That is your statement.
Is the document in evidence?
What's the question on the
I'm asking him if that is his statement.
No, you are not allowed to do that. You can't consult with any other form of evidence from any source other than oral evidence. Yes.
Is that your statement?
I saw my name here, but this is not my. I'm not the one like that. I don't know. Because that place, they will be maltreating you, beating you, asking you all sorts of questions. You understand?
Is that your signature? Chair, give us your signature.
No, this date here is not mine.
Is it your
This date,
signature?
I'm still inside cell.
Is that signature yours?
No, it's not my signature.
Let me have it. You were released on the 11th. Can I have the big one?
Sir, it's a lie, sir.
I've released. You were arrested on the 5th of June 2017 and released on the 11/6/2017. Am I correct?
No, sir.
You are not the one I'm asking.
My first
Mr.
arrest
Obi.
was on 2nd of June. My second arrest was 1st October.
Yeah, no, let me have it. He said it's not his statement. You were thereafter arrested again. Am I correct?
You have
Mr.
said,
Obi?
you have said so.
Yes.
You was arrested.
You were arrested on the 1st of October 2017. Am I correct? Why were you arrested for the second time?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Because
You-
they arrested me, no statement, nothing. Just keep me for 1 or 2 weeks again. Before my lawyer started writing, said they should release me or they should take me to court. If I have any case.
But you were arrested with Obiora.
I don't know this Obiora.
You don't know Obiora. Take a look at this statement of the 1st of October 2017.
didn't defend me when you were rejecting me. You didn't offer your pro bono services when you were rejecting me. Unfairly. There's no money. But you rather squat aggressively.
Don't confuse me. Don't confuse me.
I'm trying to save it. I'm trying to save it.
I don't know it's over.
Let me see. This is your name. It's not your right, it's not your statement.
It
says
says
Obi.
Obi.
No, I said, is it your statement?
Okay, yes, it's me.
I seek to tender this as an evidence. I'm not saying I won't give you no better statement.
No objection.
Nigerian police statement of Ofechukwu Obi, dated 1st October 2017, is hereby admitted and marked Exhibit F.
As an accused. May I have Exhibit F? In your statement, you said you visited Kirikiri, you visited Evans in the prison, in this statement.
Yes.
And he told you to go to his motor park, where he parked his trucks to remove the fuse. Read this spot. Please. You should read this thing out to the panel. Here. This place. To visit my in-law. So, this place, here, and this place, yes, yes, yes. Read it to the panel. That's your statement. You've already said it's your statement. Somebody did it like that. You didn't say it's not.
You read it now.
To visit my in-law in Kirikiri prison, he asked me to call his manager for him, Dozier.
What is the name of the manager?
Dozier.
Good. I say you don't know him.
I don't know Obiola. I said I don't know Obiola.
Go on, go on.
Read it out.
Read it out, go on.
Then we go there together. We spoke with him in the prison. Then discussed about their truck. There was being managed. That was being managed by Dozier. After the discussion, we left. We left the prison. Where we were going out of the prison, I asked him what was the discussion with his organ. He said he asked him to remove something from the motor. Then I said it's okay like that. I'm aware that truck that Dozier went to remove fuse was under police investigation in a case of kidnapping. Linking event, I am aware about the Dozier removal, but I'm not aware. No, madam.
You are the one that wrote it. It's your statement.
I'm not aware if Dozier also removed 2 gun balls from the truck. It's okay.
Good. That is your statement. You went to Kirikiri prison to visit your in-law, the brother of your wife, Evans, and he had a discussion with him. And
He asked me to call his manager.
His manager, yes.
I called him for him.
Yes,
So
you
they
called his
discussed.
manager, yes, to go and discuss. And you both came out, and you later went to the park and removed that
I did not
field.
go to the park.
It was for that purpose you were invited the second time. That is the statement you made. Am I correct? It's in respect of the removal of the fuse you were invited the second time.
Yes, yes.
In that your statement, you say you also aware those trucks were under investigation. Am I correct? In the statement you read now,
Yes.
you said those trucks were under investigation. Should I show you again where you wrote it?
I don't know about trucks because I already asked him to call his manager for him.
And you are aware, in that statement, this statement has been F, that the trucks were under investigation. Look at it, please give it to him. To remove fuse was under police investigation. Went to remove fuse. Oh yeah.
Not Dozier. I am not the one that went there. It's Dozier that went there.
In your statement.
I only visit my in-law at Kikri.
In your
So
statement,
he
why
asked
did
me
you
to
say?
call his manager because I don't know there. I don't know whether he has truck or he
Why
doesn't
did you
have.
say that in your statement? In that statement, why did you say that there is under police investigation? You said it now.
His manager that tell me what he discussed with you.
Oh, he told you what to say.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about their motor or anything. I don't even know about their truck. How manager will anybody manager to me answer?
Honorable Chairman, Mr. Obi was rearrested with Gozie for the second time because we had a formation. Let me know how to clear the room.
Evidence now, counsel.
Yes.
You are giving evidence.
As the corpus, as the panel pleases, as the panel pleases. As
He
the
said
panel.
it is correct, I was arrested a second time for the removal of.
Yes, as the panel pleases.
Already,
As the panel pleases.
Yeah.
I also believe that the statement of the security at the venue, the truck we are parked, where they removed the fuse, is also sacrosanct and fundamental in this matter. And I also wish to tender those documents. The document of Gozie and the document of the security man at the place they went to remove the fuse. He mentioned his name and he mentioned was his name in that statement. It was
Yes, Honorable Chairman, the witnesses here are not the makers of those documents. That's one. Then two, they cannot be said to testify to a document they know nothing about. They were not there when the said dossier was making the statements. So why should they identify the document or the document be tendered through them?
Mr. Chairman, this is a panel of inquiry to find facts. It's a fact-finding panel. I mean, you have to look for documents that speaks for itself. It's to help the panel to arrive at a just decision. There are a lot of allegations against the police. So this document is not a court. These are documents that need to be looked into whether their name were being mentioned or not. I want to show a photograph to you, whether it's his photograph, where he held the fuse and all that. So these are documents that will help the panel.
Mr. Chairman, yes, agreed this panel of inquiry is to know the truth, determine what is the truth and what is not. At the same time, it should be fair. If those documents are tendered, how will we be able to cross-examine those that made those documents? So this honorable panel is meant to search for the truth, and as well, it should be fair. So we have an opinion to that document.
You have not even said you want to. You still want to pursue those lines?
Well,
because I must remind you, counsel, that there are two subsisting judgments of the court in respect of the petitioner's claim.
yes.
So what is really before the panel is really limited. So you are taking us totally out of the panel.
Very well.
You are taking us totally out of it. We cannot review the decision of the Federal High Court or the
Mr. Chairman, we are not even going into the decision of the court. It's the allegations made. I've read the complaint. And those allegations that I'm asking questions, I'm not even actually, I've already said the one of the judgment of the court. We should pursue it. Court has given judgment. We have way to enforce judgment of the court. So you should go ahead and pursue that judgment and get money.
What allegation are you pursuing?
The allegation I'm pursuing now in their petition is that one, they were detained for 22 days, which I have gone through. There's also said that I'm establishing that it's not 22 days, that it is 5 or 6 days. I already said that with documents which are presented. Then I'm also saying the second arrest, which he said he was arrested. He was arrested, but they went to school. And I'm also tendering documents.
He said he was arrested because they went to steal. But there's nothing before this honorable panel.
Tendering documents.
I cannot send a document that were not made by them, or that we cannot examine you on them.
Counsel, you need to look at the complaint.
Yes.
It's of illegal arrest, torture, police brutality, etc.
He has not denied any of them.
All of those are intact.
Yes.
Kindly see what they are seeking, the relief they are seeking from the panel. The police have willfully refused to comply and obey the value subsisting judgments in favor of us.
Because we don't decide with any garnishing order to pay.
You can't give everything. You put it to them.
That's what I'm putting it to. I've already put it to her.
The petitioner says she knows nothing about that.
Yes, I've told her already, Mr. Chairman.
We seek for redress from our client, unfortunately, all the judicial panel of inquiry and restitution to use its powers under the enabling laws to show obedience and compliance with court judgment.
We will comply when we see the order of the court. We will not see it.
You see, you are taking us to obtain of what has been decided by two courts. We don't have such power.
Mr. Chairman, what have been decided by the court? It is the infringement of her rights, which have been decided on.
And for which compensation was granted?
For which order was made to be paid for 2 million.
Yes.
Now, I've told her to approach his lawyer. I've already asked that question. I've done that. What I am doing is the case before there's an allegation of torture, and I want to establish the fact that there was no torture. Now,
that has been decided by the federal high court and by the court of appeal that confirmed
very well, Mr. Chairman. I don't know the issue that I have to confine myself with at this time.
If you read the reliefs they are seeking from the panel, it will guide you as to what issues.
I've already, that's why I'm going through.